What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Boosted Jaden YouTube channel. Today we're going to clean a Suzuki Swift Sport. Let's get into that video. So today we've got a 2007 Suzuki Swift Sport in black, which is quite nice. It's fully factory. 100 and Chris, do you mind? As I was saying, it's got the red interior, it's got really dirty front seats, which the two front ones will be getting a full wet and dry. Carpets will be getting a vacuum, dash clean, glass. The rear seat doesn't need anything. The door cards will need a heavy scrub. The boot will need probably just a decent vacuum. The driver's door is the typical, it's got the build up on here from having your arm sitting on the door, which isn't uncommon, but that'll require scrubbing, cleaning and wet vacuuming. Probably need a wet vac the driver's floor. The interior driver's seat isn't in the best of condition either. Obviously the hole ain't coming out. Might be able to lighten some of this though. It's got the factory manual, which is quite cool. It's a New Zealand new one, no, it's not an import. So it doesn't like it. So yes, Chris would be right. I do not like it. I prefer the import model with the HID headlights and every added option possible, like TM Swift. Anyways, what I think we'll do is we'll do a hyperlapse of the vacuuming of the interior, and then we'll come back and we'll look at what we're going to do with the two front seats. So next we're going to spray our seats down, take our upholstery cleaner, spray the seats down, give it quite a heavy one because it's quite filthy. May as well do the whole face front of it. So the front, the back and there. Oh, look at that. Oh. So let's get them soaking. Probably that door card too, just soak it. And now for our second one, we're going to give it quite the heavy duty one. Again, because it's quite filthy and it needs it. The owner of it will want it to look good for sale. So that's what we're going to do, make it look good for sale. So now that our seats are soaking, we'll also spray the door card as well, just like that. Take my brush, scrub the door. Look at that, look at the colour of it. Filthy. On this side we're going to scrub this seat down real heavily. This one will be the most dirtiest. We want to make sure we give it a real good scrub before we put the wet and dry over it. Door card. For this seat we'll take something a bit more heavy duty, some stain remover for instance. Cover it. And then just scrub it all into it. Right there, all the stains are. You want to make sure that you give it a good scrub and get it soaking, so that when you go over it with your machine, it looks and cleans up as it should. And then we'll scrub this one again as well. We'll give this one a real heavy duty stain remover though. And we can't forget our door card. Today we'll be using the Kerrick wet and dry vacuum cleaner machine, which we use for all of our upholstery clean in cars, mats, that kind of stuff. You don't need high pressure for upholstery. This does the job just fine. Take our wet and dry machine, flick it on, and then take the top layer off first, which as you can see it's pretty filthy. I mean, these sinks in general are really hard to clean up. But we'll take all the water off them, and then we'll hit it with some water and some more scrubbing and see what happens. Oh, look at that. Soak it again. Using the machine, give it a recoat it in water, take the brush and give it another scrub again. Maybe put the back of the seat back. We want to give it a real good heavy duty scrub and go over it again. Extract out what you brought to the surface. You don't want to be attacking it with more water, making it even more wet, because it won't clean up the same. You want to do it in layers. Like layer your cleaning when you do it. Spray the whole thing all over again. You want to cover all the stains. Particularly heavier duty with the water where it's more dirtier, scrub it again. A lot of this, I think you'll find, is actually makeup build-up, which is from females and probably some males. You want to extract it all out that came to the surface. Extract it all out. See the water's getting clearer. And then we look at it, and then I can see that there is one dot here, one area here, and here. It still needs a little bit extra of a going over to clean it up. I want to pull as much of that dirt to the surface. Extract over it again. And look at that. Starting to look really nice. And then the back of the seat, so right there is one of the stains because it's highlighting, and there, and there. And we run over it and scrub it and everything else. Take our stain remover, spray it over the problemed area. We're going to go a bit more generous up here and quite generous there. And we're going to scrub this side. This side a damn good heavy going over. Make sure you give it a good dousing with the pump. Make sure you're pulling as much of that dirt out And then try and take out all the water if you can, or as much of it as possible. Quickly run over this using the pump. Wet and dry myself. Take all the water out of all the look at that. Ooh. So now we're gonna do the passenger seat. Oh, look at that. This one is just a filter. Oh yeah, look at that. Still dirt, a whole lot. Dirt, makeup, probably dog. Pigs, everything else you could think of in this, probably. Stretched over that. Put over this seat as well. Give it a real good blast with the wand. Extract all of the water out, staying right at the front here. We'll run over the whole seat again with our upholstery stain remover. Rub it in and then extract it out. Yep, nah, it's pretty bad. Over it, make sure you get all the water out of it again through the side of the seat. Look at that. And the door card. So spray it, scrub it, and then extract it. Next steps, take the Restore All cleaner, spray down all the plastics with it. Pull the seat forwards, get it all soaking, and then give it a good rub in and cover it well. When you do seats, make sure you twist them and lift these up and make sure you get in all the gaps, and then also make sure that you take it all off because it'll look all uneven when it dries. There's nothing wrong with using a shiny top coat to clean cars. You want to make sure that it's not too shiny. Want to spray all the top of it and give it a nice spread around, taking off any residue in the process. See this build up on here? That's makeup build up, which it's pretty gross actually. And the steering wheel, although I've got most of it, you can still see little bits of it. It's pretty gross actually, right there. Pretty disgusting. So we'll clean that up. Hazards are on. We'll spray it, cover it well. Yeah, look at that. That's going to need something. Clean the rubber around it. Cover the bottom of the door. makeup build up in the lock. Definitely a female car. Clean out in all these little gaps here. Spray the door down. And then right around the door. Shame about the scratch on the bottom, can't do much about it unfortunately. Okay, so you just don't want to see me do all of that cleaning with the Restoral, so I'm going to go around, hyperlapse it, and then we'll come back again. Take our glass cleaner and 2 microfibers and we do the glass. I like to spray the microfiber in the cleaner and then apply it to the window, covering the whole thing. Don't go like that and then there, like do a big stroke so along the whole screen and then flip it over, and then I like to try and take off as much of it as I can. So now you'll see it starting to all dry and dry well. And buff over it again. Just keep going until you get rid of all the streaks. And then flip it over one last time. Go over it in big areas at a time. And then there it is, the cleaned windscreen. We'll also clean all of our glass up in here, so 2 sun visors and rear view mirror. Spray our microfiber. Go over that piece, go over the sun visor, and then go over the last one. And then take this microfiber and just buff over it until all the streaks are gone. And then our rear view mirror. And then the last piece. Done. Passenger piece. And we just spray every other piece of glass, excluding the screen, because then it makes the dash go all funny. Buff it until all the streaks are gone. And it's dry. And there it is, all done. Spray our last piece. Wipe it. And then buff it with our dry one. And then last piece on this side. Rear piece. I like these hatchbacks. I don't like windows that are in sedans. Very difficult to clean. It's done. Second to last piece, doing the rear driver's door. This is the best way that I know how to do windows. Final piece, the driver's door. Done. So next we're going to vacuum and wet and dry these mats, and then we're going to do a final vacuum of the car and then we'll take a look at it and see where it's at. Upholstery pre-spray. Give them a nice fair coverage. That one's not too bad, that one's really bad. So go real heavy on the areas where it's bad and then just whiz over the rest. And then this one's going to need a real heavy one, given how dirty it is. Give it a real heavy duty. Which we use the Kerrick upholstery pre-spray and cleaner, and then we use a separate spot remover cleaner that they make to get stains. Generally there's nothing that won't get out except for tar and oil, which you need to use a grease release in order to remove oil and tar, and ink and permanent markers and that kind of stuff. Don't get it on dashboards or plastics, it'll melt them in seconds. Need to scrub them all. And then take the upholstery machine and run over them and see what happens. So now that all of our mats are done, we can now get them installed and then we're done. Let's start it up, move it out and have a look at the inside, and then we'll put it right out about here. Let's start with the door card, which it looks a lot better than what it did. This car was only getting cleaned up for sale. Seats, they look pretty good. I did say the hole, well that was never going to clean up. The seats, they look really nice. The console looks really nice, apart from a few little scrapes and burrs on everything. I don't know what all those little white bits are on everything. Looks pretty good to me, pretty shiny, pretty reflective. There's no more makeup on anything. Steering wheel looks good, doors look good. The rear of it looks alright as well. The rear seat, there was this, it wouldn't move. The rear seat and the floors and all that, they look alright. Good enough for sale. The boot looks pretty good as well. Cargo blind, it's got all the headrests. This Swift has the seat that has the seat belt built into the seat. I had never seen that until this one. I don't know if they're common. Maybe someone could tell me in the comments if these are in your Swift or not, or you have the ones that go across your waist. The rear looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. And I think the owner will be as well. Well, the owner just wants to sell it, get rid of it. The quicker the better. So that's the Swift all cleaned up. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed part 1 of this video, which is cleaning the interior of this Suzuki Swift. We're going to be coming back hopefully within a couple of days to do a part 2, which will be exterior of the Suzuki Swift. And then we'll be done and it will go back to its owner and hopefully it will be sold quickly. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already. I'll leave it here and I'll leave it in the description box. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And with that, have a good day, night, wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next video.